Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. It's Steve Callaway. I'm over here in a little box over on the right hand side, about halfway down. And we are here with a special message from Sara, which we all know is Angelina's mom. And it's a special message. I'm going to go ahead and read it for you. You can read it. Sarah's message is up here right above me, up to the top. And maybe you'll be able to read that yourself, but I'll read it for you just in case you can't read it. Let's get busy. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Steve Callaway here, and we are here with Sara, Angelina's mom, with a recent Instagram posting. And her Instagram address is right there. You probably can't see it, but it's Sara, SARA _ Astar, ASTAR 84 on Instagram. So you could go over there and check that out and follow if you want for all the latest information. But if you don't feel like doing that, I'm here for you, so I'll get it up here as soon as I can. This is a very recent, I don't know, not that many hours ago. I don't think it's been a day yet. So let me read what Sara wrote, and then we'll move on, and maybe I'll read a couple of the other comments, and then we'll listen to the video. As we walked side by side along the Malibu pier, I whispered to Juliette and Angelina, "This too shall pass. Kindness costs nothing, yet it can save so much. Words can heal or they can destroy, and a false accusation is among the darkest of crimes. My kindness was often mistaken for weakness, but I didn't know any other formula than kindness. Loyalty and love are the only truths I know, and I will not let the world take them from me." Sara, you're going to make me cry, man. Yeah, what a beautiful. Can you imagine growing up in a family with this as the family philosophy? Because obviously Sara probably got this from her mom, and Sara's passing it down to her daughters, with Grandma's help, of course. And I think this is what the world really does need more of this right here. Let me read a couple of the other comments here. Ken Gell, sorry to hear the struggle has been so real. Let me read that again. Sorry to hear that the struggle has been so real. I'm sure Angelina and Juliette feel that evil right along with you. But your example of strength and courage and principles in the face of it will serve them well in their own journeys. Power to you. Yeah, well said, Ken. Yeah, obviously there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we haven't been a part of. Angelina and her family may or may not make us a part of it as time goes on. We've already gotten a little bit, but I think I would love for Angelina and her family just to trust that we, her angels will always be there for her, regardless of the circumstance. And we're here to love and support her. Let's move on. We got Dee Dee Aaron, all caps. Kindness and love cost nothing. Don't ever let anyone take that away from any of you. I always try to be kind and caring. I was brought up that way, and I'll never change for anyone. Love is a big word, and it means so much. Never stop being you, Sara. Always stay true to yourself. Angelina and Juliette definitely take after you because you have brought them up in the right way. We love you all. Have a blessed new week. Your post is so beautiful. Denise from England. Yeah. Thank you, Dee Dee. Or Denise. Yeah, that's a great words there, Denise. Andrew Schnell, truth and love are the foundation to life. Yep. Peter Hormel, Angelina and Juliette are so lucky. They are and will be successful in pursuit of their dreams, and the foundation that will allow them to soar is their mama's wisdom. The two of them are lucky, but we are no less fortunate to be able to receive and share your wisdom, Sara. Yeah, that's so true. You know, we all know this stuff, really. We just have forgotten about it, maybe, or it's not present in our life enough to come to the, rise to the surface of our, our main thoughts every day. But it's good to have this reminder at all times. Scott Birdie, the love your family shares, Sara, is a legacy that will return to you all again and again. Yeah. That I believe that's really true. What you put out without requiring anything in return is what you get back. Some people would say tenfold. Doesn't matter. You're not expecting anything back anyway, right? So whatever happens, you try to be the best you. Be honest, be loving, be kind, be real, be who you are. Okay. You put on a face or I don't know what, a disguise when you go into certain elements. It's not you. So it comes across as less than authentic, I think. And that's why one of the reasons why there's some people that you meet them, you like them right away. And I think a lot of that is because they seem like they're real, they're authentic. They're not putting on a happy face. They may have a happy face, but they're not putting it on for you. Okay, they put it on because that's what they wear every day. So, thank you, Sarah. Thank you for all this lovely video. Let's go ahead and listen to what the triangle tells us. I'm sure everybody out there has probably walked along a beach before with waves rolling in, and there's just something about that that's so, I don't know, it's comforting, but it's also magnificent to think. Look out there as far as you can see. All you see is water and sky. And up near the shore here, we see the waves coming in, of course, and some sand. A lot of sand, actually, here. And the wonder of it all. If you have faith, perhaps your faith can provide you answers as to why, how, who, and all the other things. It's inconceivable how all this stuff came to be and is here. We're not, I don't think we are necessarily built to or equipped to fully understand everything. So walk along the beach, don't think about it, just enjoy. Soak it all in. These are moments that may stick with you throughout your life. I know some of the things that I still remember from childhood, there's just, I don't remember every day or everything that happened, but I remember certain things that happened. Certain places that maybe I went with my family or, different things. And those things, those are moments. That's what I always tried to create when I was doing anything with my children, was try to create a moment. You don't have to work at it real hard, honestly. Just make every day, every moment a special day and a special moment. It's like Sarah walking down the beach with Angelina and Juliette. A few words of understanding, encouragement, love, kindness. That message may stick with both of those young ladies their whole life. And eventually, should it work out that way, they'll be passing that down to their children. And that is a legacy. Well, I could ramble on forever, but I guess we'll leave that one be. Such a beautiful thought. Thought I'd get to talk to you guys as an individual video because it's important enough to hold the spotlight, okay? Everything that Angelina does is that important. But this is from Mom. And I think we got to pay special respect to Sarah for what she has done. Okay, see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Yeah, such a beautiful, this I already said it earlier when I was reading the video, the comments and so on. But yeah, now that I'm old, and when you're old, you've been around for a while, you've seen a lot, observed a lot, and that's on a macro and a micro level. you know, your personal relationships, your family, then on the bigger scale, the global things that are going on, maybe even your city or your state. But sometimes things just seem like they're not centered. You know, you look at something and it's kind of a little bit askew, right? And you can see that it's askew, but you don't know what's causing the askew to happen. And I think, you know, there's so much love and kindness and beauty in the world that it is there. And I believe that everything is comprised of equal amounts of negative and positive energies of whatever sort. What do you want to call it? Positivity and negativity? Call it that. That makes some sense to me because in my brain, every single thing that exists in the world exists in the form, this tiniest form is atoms, or you could say particles of one type or another. But what makes all those seem to function is it's either an attraction or a repulsion from negative to positive, so that they're either drawn to or forced away from a central mass of whatever it might be. And that movement is what life is. That's what life is. That is the basis of everything. You put things together and a whole bunch of stuff together, and you get a person, or you get a beach, or a body of water, whatever it is. Different molecules, different atoms, and so on. But everything. The only reason an atom exists is because of the constant push and pull of energy. So we, in effect, are not only comprised of all that, but it's in our nature to seek a certain balance or harmony for most people. Now there are people always on the extremes. There's this side and that side, right? Some people are just bad people. Okay, other people are so good they don't even, they get taken advantage of sometimes. But for the vast majority of people, life is not that difficult or that hard. It's pretty simple. Love, kindness, just like Sarah says here. Will you be challenged at times? We're all challenged at times. Some of us are challenged all the time, okay? And I think it's always how you look at it. They say every cloud has a silver lining. That's true. Every time a door closes, another door opens. I think that's also true. Every bad experience that we are able to make it through makes us stronger. I know that, me personally, I know that's true, okay? And I think all you guys too. I'm preaching to the choir. You guys have all been around for a while, most of you, so you know what I'm talking about. Are there bad things in the world? Absolutely. About half of everything that exists is the bad stuff. The other half is the good stuff. Which side do you want to focus on? Which side are you on? Does it matter? We're not teams. We coexist, okay? Without one, you can't have the other. So, it's an interesting dichotomy, isn't it? But that's how it is, I think. This is my beliefs, by the way. I'm not a scientist. I'm a carpenter. Okay? But it's my life's... my whole life I've been a curious kind of a person. I have curiosity. I want to know things. I want to look into things. I don't always just accept what I see or what I'm told. Sometimes I have to. Sometimes I do. It makes sense to me. Okay, I can go with that. Other times I look at it, there's something quite not right about that one. I got to look into that a little bit. So it's just, my nature. I think most of you are probably the same way. So, yeah, I'll quit ranting and raving, but I thought this video was important to get out to you right away because it's a perfect message. From a perfect family to us imperfect angels, okay? At least I know I am. I'll speak for myself, okay? All right, guys. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.